Welcome back. 7-Up Bottling Company has been dragged to court as a result of its alleged involvement in the supply of contaminated Aquafina table water. The legal action, which is pending before a federal high court in Lagos, is coming on the heels of the recent judgment obtained by a businessman against the Nigerian bottling company on the need to put a written warning on Fanta and Sprite bottles, stating that both soft drinks are poisonous when consumed along with vitamin C. A legal practitioner, Mr. Uche Onu, who runs a non-governmental organization, Consumer Rights Project, believes that this judgment should serve as a wake-up call for the country to have a proper law on consumer protection.
That judgment did not come to me as a surprise, because those of us that are in the consumer protection movement, we have been crying over the years that those that are responsible are saddled with the responsibility of ensuring the safety of consumers' interests are not doing their jobs. So I think what that judgment, aside enriching our legal jurisprudence in terms of bringing a new dimension to what amounts what we could call area of product liability, it also brings to bear what has been happening in the past, where the relevant agencies of government that are supposed to monitor safety and standards of goods and services, they have not been doing their duties. Because most of the law that deals on consumer protection, as we presently have them, they are old laws. They are antiquated, they are obsolete. They need to be amended. We don't even have a comprehensive law that deals on consumer protection law. What we have are many snippets of laws that deals on aspects of law like contracts, negligence, tort, that has no really bearing to say, let us, a kind of a compendium of law that says, define what constitutes a consumer's right. That's why you could see the laws that are applicable now are laws that has to do with agencies of government that protect enforce such laws, like the NAFDAC law, the law establishing the Nigerian Agency for Food, Drugs and Control, then the Standard Organization Nigeria law, then the CPC, the NCC Act, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority Act. These are laws that has to do with relevant agencies that regulate the rights of consumers. We have not really brought them together as we have in other regimes. The National Assembly should come up with a law that will deal extensively on consumer protection law in Nigeria. We don't have a good regime when it comes to consumer protection. We don't have it in Nigeria.
Flowing from this judgment against NAFDAC and the NBC, what are civil society organizations like yourself and the CPC doing to guarantee consumer confidence?
First and foremost, we want to do a strong-worded letter to NAFDAC to come out publicly and possibly under the Freedom of Information Act. Let them publish the list of all the approved products, foods, beverages that have approved. Let Nigerians be aware of those goods. Know the ones that are hazardous, the ones that are safe for consumption. And again, on the part of the people that are involved, Nigerian Bottling Company, we are also going to let them know, or we reach out to them, let them understand that it's not by withholding information from the consumers that will solve their problem. Or because already, I'm sure by now, they must be suffering from low patronage of those products. Let them come out, explain to the consumers what are the measures they take in the production of the goods, what are the chemical contents, the composition. Begin to educate Nigerian consumers to begin to regain confidence in their products. Tell us when is the expiry date, the shelf life of a product, and then begin to allay some of this fear. Because if by the time you begin to conceal them, it will begin to create more problems. These are things we want to in the short term. Now in the medium term, it will be a kind of let them begin now to be more consumer friendly in organizing sensitization programs where they'll begin to draw consumers, get involved with us in educating people to know as part of their corporate social responsibility that they owe this duty to people, because without the people, without consumers, there will be no consumption. People will not patronize them.
Going forward, how can we strengthen NAFDAC and all these other regulatory agencies?
First and foremost, in terms of operation enhancement, there should be autonomy to allow them status to do certain things. In the course of doing this, there are areas that you see that there will be, conflict of interest that they might not really know what to do. There are situations where a consumer might have a complaint that borders on where CBN is involved. And now, if you take such a complaint to CPC, that's Consumer Protection, they may not have, the willpower to take such an action against CBN. For us to get there and make it more efficient, there must be efficiency in ensuring that there is enhanced performance in the way they operate. Consumers should begin to take their destinies in their hands and begin to pursue their rights vigorously. If this matter of MBC, that the claimant in that case did not pursue his case vigorously, because we have discovered again in the course of this advocacy, an average Nigerian doesn't want to waste his time on anything. Oh, we need everything. We are so much of, resigning to fate. An average American, or if you go to Britain, is consciously aware of his right, that you cannot toy with it. So these are some of the culture we as consumer advocates want to imbibe into Nigerian consumers, to be conscious of their rights and always insist on such rights when they are violated.